Hello and welcome back to Persona 3. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, so I'm going to skip most of the start. We're just going to head off and we're going to go and start doing some social links, because my ideal for this episode is that we reach the start of our midterms by the end of it. So we're heading off and we're going to speak to the monk. Now, before we speak to the monk, we're going to do two things. The first thing is we're going to speak to the monk. Now that might sound stupid. What I mean by that is we're going to speak to the monk and we're going to have a look at his social link level. Let's have a look here. So check social link rank. Now the reason why we're doing this is I want to see what the first Tower Arcana persona is. So it's Eligor at level 31. Eligor at level 31. Okay. Then Cuchulainn at level 40. And then Bishamontaine. So it's Cuchulainn or Eligor. Okay, so 40 and 31. So now we're going to decline, we're going to head out, and we're going to see whether we can make that persona. Right? Because I think that will help. I know that there isn't necessarily a great reason to do it, because we could probably still get the end of the social link by the end of the game. But, I mean, if we're going to, we might as well do this optimally. This uses literally 0 time in game, as in terms of, game time. In terms of real time, it uses it. But in terms of game time, this uses 0 time for us to, find out whether we can create something. And if we can, it's going to make it so that we finish it quicker. It's going to make it so we can upgrade our personas between, in the evenings, which isn't great, but it is better than, just literally doing nothing, which was our previous option. So, 30 and 40. So 31 and 40 are the two that we got. So Oribas cannot create it. Can you create things that are around the level, but not there? You. Again, things that are around the level, but not there. You. Again, yeah, same thing. And then, yeah, nothing. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so we're going to buy a persona that is around the right level. We're going to see whether this gives us an option. So I actually, for once, want to do this by level. Double check. We don't have a level 30. We don't have the level 31. No. Okay, so we have Orthrus. Why don't we just pick one that we didn't spend a lot of time with? Maybe power? Yeah. Actually, we do need Take at some point, but yeah, let's go power, right? We're just going to create it. Yes. Costs us 100,000 yen. That's okay. We have options for things to do with that money if this doesn't, or with this persona if it doesn't work out. Right. So now we have a new persona. First of all, we're going to do a normal spread. Normal spread tells us I didn't get it. Okay. Took a random stab in the dark. Didn't get it. Next step. Triangle spread. We're just going to triangle spread with things that are around the right level and see what we can get. So again, there's no Cuchulainn there. No Cuchulainn there. There we go, Cuchulainn. Okay, so we have now found one. So that's level 40. Means we have to get rid of Succubus to get it. Okay, so that's Power, Mothman, and Succubus. Okay. Next thing that we're gonna check is just a financial check. How much does it cost us to rebuy Succubus? By level, I guess, and it's one of the highest levels. Costs us 367,000 yen. I mean, okay. By the way, we've got 38% of personas. That's surprisingly high, given that we're not actively going for anything. Okay. I think we can afford to do this fusion. The second thing is whether we want Succubus. I think we do, because Succubus has Mudon, which is something that no one else has, and Null Light. The ability to have Null Light and Null Dark is actually incredible. Yeah, for particular situations. Let's do this. We can also make it out of Orthrus if we want to. I didn't notice that. I actually think I prefer making it out of Orthrus, because a level 32 is probably more relevant for other fusions. Let's do it. So, we're getting rid of Orthrus. We're getting rid of Power. So both of these are basically garbage now, right? We don't need that. And we have finished the Hanged Man social links. So that's done. And then Succubus we can rebuy. Cool. I think we're happy with that. This gets us Null Light, Counter, Ailment Boost, and Fire Break. I mean, I don't like Fire Break, but I love passing on Null Light, because it means we could potentially pass that on to something in the future, which means that this is kind of useful. Okay, let's do that. Kokalain will be your shining blade. Okay, so we only get a 4 level rank worth of power here, which is fine. That gets us that. We're not quite at power charge. I don't think we're going to hit it, no. Okay, that's fine. So now we have that. Let me just check something here, just for my own curiosity. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything new it fuses into. Let's do triangle spread as well, just to check. Because we're only checking one. Sure, in a box new. That's fine. So we got another Thor creation here, which is Kokalain, Rangda, and Narashima. So that's another one. Okay, it's fine. So we have 2 things that can make Thor. Yeah, we can also make it with Oribas, which is probably a better fusion. Again, the reason it's a better fusion is Rangda's probably useful for other things, unless there's an ability we want on Rangda. Ishamonten at 60, we can actually make here. Okay, cool. If we wanted it. Ooh, Uriel. It's an Aeon. That's one we haven't seen yet, actually, Aeon. Which, the fact that there's, yeah, the fact that it is, I've forgotten the term for it in this game, but the fact that it's an Aeon means that there should be a social link which matches, which is interesting. Okay. It's weird. Also, that sword quite clearly, is broken. Anyway, the reason why I was interested in Uriel is because usually there's an angel fusion, which there might be again in this one. So you got Mott again. Seen Mott a few times. Okay, cool. Right. So, yeah, that's fine. So we got another Thor creation here. That's fine. Just want to see what other stuff we got. So Rangda's in there. I'm just double checking because I'm sure there must be an angel fusion in this game. So yeah, it's not any of the Pentagon ones, which makes sense. So it must be one of these ones. No, interesting. There's no angel fusion specifically. Okay, like, or at least none written in those, like, in any of the, like, special fusions. There could still be an angel fusion, because I think it was, like, you fuse 2 angels together, like, Uriel and... I've forgotten any of the other angel names, or Uriel and one of the others. Then you fuse one of them with, like, the 3rd angel, like with Michael, I think it is. And then that lets you make Metaton? I'm not entirely sure, but I think that was it. Oh, I didn't rebuy Succubus. That was the thing I was gonna do. Yeah, but I think that's what I think that's how it worked in SMT3. It works similarly in future games, but the reason I say SMT3 is that's probably the closest game to this one that we played in the series. Yeah, I can't remember what it was like in 4. I don't even know if I found it in 4 because, yeah, we weren't quite that much into the fusion stuff at that point. Succubus, there we go. Yes, I think 4. The only time we dabbled in fusion was probably for like there were quests that needed you to get specific fusions. And I think I just used the Persona calculator for the quests. Because, you know, it's a lot easier to just use the calculator. You just literally tell it, I want this, and it goes and does the work. Anyway, let's do a save. And then we can now have a chat to this guy with a Persona which matches. By the way, the other thing I was going to do with the Personas, if we couldn't do anything in terms of the fusion, was I was potentially going to turn them into weapons, but I don't know if we need to do that. Right. Yeah, sure, let's spend some time with them. Ah, what a strange kid. You're late. I was just about to leave. I'm always here. It's my home away from home. Hey, you alright, kid? You know, money-wise? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least I never gave much to my son. We have enough. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know what answer he wants, though. I can't say I'm alright or I have enough. I don't know what he wants. Obviously, he's got, like... He's got some regrets, I think, about his son. I think we just say we have enough, and we see what he says. Is that right? Huh. I guess you kids have ways to make money nowadays. Okay, he's impressed. Okay. So he's impressed that we managed to get money while he feels like he didn't give his son enough. So maybe he feels like we're better than his son and that impresses him? I'm trying to... It's a little twisted. I'm trying to work out in his mind what's going on. You're not doing anything illegal though, are you, kid? Not that I care. Now give me a straight answer. Is there anything you want right now? Yes. I think he'd be fine with us saying yes. I should have guessed. Mutatsu has a bitter smile on his face. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration, but still. You get to be my age. Never mind. You work to make money so you can have a better life, but to make enough money you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? You know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Okay, well let's work this out. What's an average income in 2003? Right? Is that when this game came out? No, it came out later, a little bit. But yeah, around that area. Let's say 2003. Now I'm questioning it. When did it come out? I'm sure we've looked at this before, but like, Persona 3 FES release date. It came out 2007. Was it the original that came out in 2003? Is that what I'm thinking of in my head? It came out in 2006. I know nothing. Okay, that's fine. Par for the course, really. Okay, so 2000 average salary. Let's say. Let's go for, because it's a lifetime salary, so it's including low to high, right? So obviously you're expecting in an income job, and especially in Japan, where I think the culture is that you stay more at one job, and especially the culture in a lot of parts of the world, like 20 years ago, was that you would spend a lot of time in the same job. So the idea is that you're getting incremental raises over the time. You're going to start out low, you're going to end up, wherever you end up. Let's assume, let's say £30,000. That's what I'm going to go with, which is, at the time, $60,000, which would make it 6 million yen, I think, because you times by 100. Yeah, let's say 6 million yen. Including a retirement fund and an annual pension. Oh, I have no idea. 250,000 yen. Okay, so I came to 6 million yen and the number was significantly higher. Okay, well, Wait a second. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to times it by number of years. Yep, I forgot to times it by number of years. So let's say you worked for 50 years. I was coming out to like 300 million yen. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't that far off. I wasn't that far off. Okay, well, it was an okay guess. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, eh, kid? Now don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes. He saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. You understand Mutatsu better now. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Tower Arcana. The unusual monk social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown. You're getting sleepy. I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay. It's an interesting point he brings up, right? Like, that if you're working in... His point is, like, very much a materialistic one. Like, if you don't... Like, if you know this is how much you're gonna get, you shouldn't be chasing... Like, you know, be more happy with what you have, because you're gonna enjoy life more, instead of trying to chase, like, some dream that isn't gonna happen in a salaried job, right? That's kind of what he's going for. But it definitely explains to you, like, the mentality around, like, people who are addicted to, like, going for the lottery, because it's the same logic, right? It's the, well, if I work this job, I'm only ever going to get to this point. So, if I want to, you know, break out and do something crazy, even if it's only, like, an infinitesimally small chance, like, if you win, you move on to, like, a different path that you would never achieve by just doing your normal job. It's an interesting thought. Anyway, exams are coming up. Sleep earlier. Yeah. Right. So, Saturday. What do we do on a Saturday? We can't do Shrine Child. Can't do Chihiro because nobody's in school. Do Gourmet King, or we can do MM. Those are our two options, Gourmet King and MM. So, Masamune Date decided to follow Hideyoshi Toyotomi and headed for Odawara. And you feel Masamune Date's heart-rending sorrow as he made his decision. I wish I had lived in that era. I could have gone with Masamune Date. Huh? What's gonna be on the exam next week? Who cares? You feel tired. Let's stay awake. The Sengoku era. The days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. Are there no true samurai left? Now, let's review what we've learned about the Sengoku era. First, no era was ever as good. Second, we stayed up and listened to the lecture. Alright. Faculty office. That's where we need to go. So immediately we want to head to the faculty office and... yeah, then we just have to choose between MM and Gourmet King. We started MM, so we could potentially try finishing that one. By MM, I mean Morumaru? I always forget his actual name, because I just wrote it down as MM. Next teacher. I see. It is how I thought it was. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Miss Unishi, the science teacher, is here muttering to herself. The main ingredients are D-glucose, erythritol, as saccharin sodium. These are all sweeteners. Alpax. Take a look at this. Received mind supplement. I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day and it came with a supplement. Take this to boost your brain power. I can't believe they made such claims with an ingredient list like this. See for yourself, the active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end it lists DHA, but that means there's only the tracest amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. You take it if you'd like, Alpax, though the best it'll do is give a placebo effect. The food they serve at Wakatsu is much better than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing though. Speaking of DHA, did you know that the full term is docosahexaenoate cyanoic acid. You see it's... You learned about DHA. Your academics has increased. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. Oh, I just realized what this is. This is a way for people who haven't got their academics up to cram. If they keep doing that, don't you get more academics level ups? So if you're trying to be optimal, you don't want to be academics 6 until you have that quest, because you can get academics without using time. Okay, interesting. See, that's the kind of thing you'd only know for a second playthrough. And then even then, you'd probably need a third playthrough to work out how much it was giving you. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff in there where if you really want to make it optimal, you can. Anyway, let's head out here. And then we're going to go to... I think we're going to go to this one. We'll go to Moromaru. Just because we started it. Although, yeah, was this the one that somebody told me levels up automatically? There's one that we have. Like, I know the dying young man does. Can't remember what someone said the star does as well. I don't think I've ever seen a star persona. We should have a look. Yeah, we should definitely have a look. Gourmet King could be okay as well. I think... Yeah, I think it could be fine. Don't know. Oh, you know what we could also do? I could confirm a theory. Right. Before we do that, let's just check social link rank. 39 is Nandi. Then Kaiwan. Okay. I don't know if we've just seen Nandi. We have seen Kaiwan at 51. Okay. What did that say when we first clicked on it, by the way? Okay. I think it's generic stuff. That's fine. Don't hang out right now. Okay. I want to head over to the Gourmet King, because I want to see whether Gur is available under him. Because that was one I had a thought of at one point and then never actually checked. Because it's used in some of the higher level fusions. We just have a look. We do have Dionysus, which just means we'll get better rank ups with this one. Okay. Oh, Gur's level 15? Oh. Yeah, Gur's level 15. Wait, so Gur's like a really low level one. Oh, okay. Wait, that means we might be able to get a few of these like crazy fusions. Let's just have a look. I think we still have to have the base level to be able to do them, but... let's have a look. Like Hexagon. It wasn't a Hexagon, was it? It was Pentagon. Yeah, it was Pentagon. No, it was a cross fusion? Yeah, so Gur, Rangda, Vitala, and Taraka. Gur, Rangda, Vitala, Taraka. Gur, Vitala, Taraka. Gur, Vitala, Taraka. Sorry, I'm just repeating it so I've got it in my head. So when we go into here, I can check whether we have them. So, Gur was like down here at level 17. We didn't make a Gur at the time. Okay, so we're looking for Vitala and Taraka. I think I'm fairly, yeah, there's Vitala. So 100,000 for Vitala. Taraka is up here. Taraka is that, so that's going to cost us 350,000 yen. And then, yeah, Gur. I don't know how to make it though, that's the problem. It's low level, but I have no concept of what we need to make it. Now you see here is where the persona calculator comes in. Yeah, you know what? We'll just remember that one and we'll come back to it next time we go to Tartarus. Yeah. And I'll get the persona calculator, because I think that's the kind of one where I'm like, yeah, I'll just use that to work it out rather than rebuy like a million, you know, level 15 ones to try and create it. Interesting. Okay. We do have the persona for this one. However, because this one's rank 1, I don't think it can reverse. At least not from what we've seen. So maybe I just go rival athlete. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go rival athlete. Yeah. I don't really feel a strong connection to either right now. So let's do that. Right. Along here. Okay, and then over to this guy. Hello. What's up? Hang out. Sweet, let's go to the beef bowl shop. Mamoru seems excited. His name is Mamoru. Okay. Otherwise known as Double M. Or MM. Watadai Strip Mall Beef Bowl Shop. Alright, this time I'm going all out and ordering extra beef. You and Mamoru ate beef bowls together. You get a lot for your money here. It's been a long time since I was able to spring for extra beef. Think maybe I should buy some for them too? For your classmates? No, I meant my siblings. I have 4 of them. Mamoru seems to be thinking of something fondly. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we'd have to pack him deep. Haha. That must be tough. Haha, yeah, you won't believe how hot it gets over the summer. Contrary to his words, Mamoru seems happy. You probably don't know this, but my father died 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know this because we've known each other for about 10 minutes. I guess his car fell off a cliff. You guess? I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything, I just thought you should know. Yeah, Mamoru, both of our our mother and father are dead. So like, you know, it's not a grief contest. Anyway, he told us about his family situation. Seems like it's still troubling him. The relationship is stronger now. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Star Arcana. The rival athlete social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. Oops, running late. I think the preschool is gonna be letting out soon. See you later, Alpax. Mamoru jogged off. It was getting dark, so he decided to go to return to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's only one shadow left. I have to admit that makes me a little nervous. But we've come too far to lose, so make sure you're prepared. Let's do it for him. Okay, so that means realistically on the next 2 days, what we're looking at is 2 days of striped shirt. I think that's what we're doing here. And then into our exams. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there. I told you it was going to be a shorter one. We didn't quite make it to the exams. In fact, we only made it 2 days due to spending a lot of time in the persona creation screen, but that's alright. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.